How to relieve breast engorgement and how to treat it, what causes it, and how to prevent it. I have just had this experience as I was a new mother, and I know a lot of new mothers, they happen to experience this thing. Some of them, if you don't take a care, you may end up having a surgery, future issues, and experiencing this whenever you give birth, because some of the mothers, they experience this almost for a year at their very first babies. Oh, on the second baby, if at all you don't take care of this. First of all, what is breast engorgement? Breast engorgement, this is when you're going to be not letting out enough milk for you to leave the breasts what light, or if at all you don't leave out the milk, the baby does not take enough milk, the baby is not breastfeeding enough, so he or she leaves the milk in, which is heavy for you. So in that case, the breasts are going to stay clogged inside there, and the breasts are going to start paining you. That's why they call breast engorgement. In that case, I'm going to be giving you the things how to relieve it and how to prevent it from happening. First of all, if you're a new mother, trust me, the baby is not going to suck in the all of the milk, so he's going to take which is enough for him, because the stomach is still small, so he will just take little. So in that case, when the baby is taking little, you have to do hand explanation. Why do I always recommend a hand expression for new mothers? Trust me, this milk is, even one breast baby cannot take it full of it. So all you have to do, always have to take a warm compressor, you start massaging your breast, and you make sure that you let some of the milk out and you leave the little for the baby, because milk, it's like whenever you take a warm shower, it's going to come again. Whenever you take a warm shower, it's going to come again. So in that case, always try to do a warm compression. Take a warm compressor, start hand expressing, because hand expressing is the best way. I don't know, some of the mothers, they use the pumping machines, but for me, I recommend a hand explanation. So when you hand express the milk out, you're going to stay relaxed and released. In that case, the baby can stay with the milk which he or she can take to be enough for him or her. Another thing, I'm going to talk about the kind of bras you're putting on. Make sure that you put in a comfortable bra, because if at all you don't put on a squeezing bra, you're going to end up having what? Blessed pain. If at all you end up having what? Blessed pain. Another thing I'm going to talk about, mind the way you do your latch. A poor latch is going to cause breast engorgement. Whenever the baby sucks, some baby, even they can even suck the skin. Trust me, for me it's very painful, very, very painful. That's why I always recommend knowing the best way you can do what? A good latch. Another thing I'm going to talk about, breastfeeding positions. Yeah, if at all you don't mind your breastfeeding positions, breastfeeding your baby, make sure that you find a place which makes you comfortable, and at the same time it makes comfortable for the baby. And whenever you're breastfeeding your baby, you're holding your baby like this, make sure that it's the comfortable place. Either I would recommend for you to be doing what? Pillow breastfeeding positions. Whenever you're breastfeeding your baby seated like this, on a pillow, okay, just like this, you put on a pillow like this, breastfeeding your baby like this is going to be very comfortable. You understand? So that in that case, you'll be avoiding that breast milk engorgement. So that, okay guys, if at all this is your first time to click on my channel, please kindly subscribe. Love you all and can't wait to see you in the next video. Ciao ciao. This is going to help you to relieve the engorgement. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you're going to be treating or relieving your blocked dust milk in our breastfeeding journey. If at all this is the first time to click on my channel, please kindly subscribe, because I know this is facing almost all of us, all mothers, all of us, we do face this kind of challenges. But without waste of time, in this video I'm just going to show you how you're going to be treating your breast clogged milk. Why is this happening? It happens if at all your baby takes long without breastfeeding, if at all you're a working mother and you take long to do breast pumping. So this is going to happen. So in number one, first of all, first sure, and it's very effective, you need to take a warm shower. Taking a warm bath, it's going to help you to relieve the breast engorgement. Another thing I'm going to talk about, taking a warm cloth, start massaging around the breasts like this. Yeah, this is going to help you to relieve the engorgement, the dust into. But when you're massaging, you always have to massage around the nipple like this. You understand? Another thing I'm going to talk about, using coconut oil. Using coconut oil around the nipples, it's going to help to open the pipe, and the breast is going to be easily to come out. Number 3, I'm going to talk about using potato. Yeah, taking potato slices, then applying them onto your breast and put the bra back. This is going to help you to relieve the dust, the blocked dust. And number 4, I'm going to talk about breastfeeding your baby frequently. So if at all you're experiencing dark blocked dust milk, make sure that you're breastfeeding your baby has more often than before. Because before you used to breastfeed maybe for 3 to 4 hours in a day, but make sure you breastfeed your baby at least 12 to 8 times a day. This is going to help to relieve the blocked breast milk. Okay guys, love you all and see you in the next video. Ciao ciao. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I just want to talk about how you can breastfeed your baby while the baby has teeth. The last video I was talking about how you can handle breastfeeding a baby who has stopped already breastfeeding for a long period. So guys, as I promised you, I'm going to be giving you videos like as I used to do before, so that we can pick up from where we stopped. But this time around we are handling breastfeeding, but I'm going to be giving you all the tips according to my experience as a former mother, as a mother who was breastfeeding. So guys, without waste of time, if I told you want to breastfeed your baby again, like a baby who has already stopped breastfeeding, the baby has stopped breastfeeding, the baby has tooth already. Remember, the baby, when they have tooth, it's very easy for them to start biting you, to start biting the breast. So if you're to breastfeed the baby who is a baby who is already breastfeeding, what you always have to keep in your mind, it's very simple and very easy. What you have to do, you just have to make sure that you increase your breast milk supply. Most of the time, the moment your breast milk supply is high, it's very easy for the baby to breastfeed again. So you always have to make sure that your breast milk supply is always high, because whenever the breast milk supply, the breast milk flow, it has always to be high, so that the baby cannot get what? Cannot bite you. So whenever the baby starts breastfeeding, okay, you haven't stopped breastfeeding your baby, you're still in a session of breastfeeding your baby, but in that process, the baby happened to get tooth. Because some of the babies, they start rooting at 6 months. So in that process, your baby gets the roots start itching them, so they will be very able to start biting you. So in that case, what are you going to be doing? So always make sure that you have enough supply for your baby. The moment you have enough supply for your baby, it's going to help your baby to breastfeed in a good way. So you always have to make sure that you have enough breasts for your baby, enough milk. So when you're breastfeeding your baby, you always have to make sure that you hold the breast for your baby. You hold the breast for your baby, and make sure that you're doing the right sit, the right breastfeeding position. If it's a bending over, a bending on the position, always make sure that you're doing it right. So when you're holding the baby, make sure that you're holding the baby in a right way, in a proper way, so that the baby will not be able to bite you. Another thing, always make sure that whenever baby they start toothing, they happen to have a lot of sickness, they diarrhea, they happen to be eating dirty things. So always make sure that your hygiene goes higher than before. You understand? So always make sure that you look at your breastfeeding positions, look at your milk supply. You always have to make sure that everything is in good position, so that the baby won't be able to bite you. Okay guys, love you all and see you in the next video. Ciao ciao.